The internet was once considered a luxury. Today, however, the situation has changed. For nearly every age group nowadays, internet is a basic requirement. Moreover, the pandemic has shown us its importance. For something that has grown its importance, it should have been accessible to everybody. Despite this, its high cost and unequal access to it indicate otherwise. 47% of the whole population still does not have internet connection. That's ironic given how its importance and need is increasing daily. So in this video, I'm going to talk about internet and why it is so costly in Nepal. Globally, the average cost of internet access is estimated to be $50 per month. Among all continents, South Africa has some of the most costly internet prices in the world. Mauritania has the world's most expensive internet, $768 per month. That is around 1 lakh Nepalese rupees each month, being nothing less than a privilege. Whereas the price in the United States is around $67. In contrast, the cheapest internet is in Ukraine. That costs only $5 per month. The price range here appears to be wide all across the world. And in the context of Nepal, the average cost of internet access is around $14 or 1,460 Nepali rupees. Although the price in Nepal is lower in comparison, it is still rather expensive for something like internet. And you might have guessed it, one of the main reasons for it being costly is definitely taxes. Our internet is taxed as 13% of telecommunications service charge, 13% of VAT, 4% of royalty, along with some additional taxes such as rent tax for national service providers, corporation tax, and TDS for international suppliers. The application of so many taxes significantly raises the price. Another reason is high uses. Since the pandemic, the internet uses has skyrocketed. People being cooped up in their houses with nothing to do, internet became practically everything. Also mentioning the work from home culture and online class. Prior to the lockdown, internet consumption was approximately 1,486 megabytes per second, and its level after the lockdown hit 2,100 megabytes per second. Google and Facebook alone account for 82% of all internet traffic in Nepal. The majority of data was transmitted by mobile phones and cables, with only 11% transmitted over Wi-Fi. And as we all know, the basic principle of economics, an increase in demand is invariably followed by an increase in its price. Talking about imports, Nepal now imports majority of its Wi-Fi network since it cannot afford fiber optic connections. So they get their goods from China and India as it is not obtained locally, and this reliance raises the price. This also exposes shower internet connections to network failure owing to getaway issues. Lastly, Nepal's infrastructure development picture is extremely bleak. There is a scarcity of available equipment and structures such as fiber optics, buildings, and BTS poles. The unavailability of these services raises pricing because there are no changes to them and ISP must purchase land and build. The work for these setup is not cheap, thus contributing to the rise of pricing. Concluding, these were some of the main reasons for the price of internet being so costly. If you think we have missed some of the other reasons, then please let us know in the comments below. In contrast to previous years, internet uses in Nepal has increased dramatically. It is no longer just for our amusement or as a luxury, but something that keeps careers and lives going. It is now more vital than ever to reduce the cost of internet connection and make it more accessible to everyone. Saying that, we have reached the end of the video. If you find this helpful, then do share it with your friends and family. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Thank you for watching and supporting. Till then, stay safe and take care.